Who we got with us today?
Laquita Gordon.
Tell us a bit about yourself, Miss Quita.
Um, I'm 42 years old. My birthday is in June. Well, June 26th. I'm an 82 baby.
What kind of household did you come from?
I came from a good household. I grew up in the projects, but it was a good household.
Brothers and sisters?
Three brothers, Lorenzo Gordon, Priest Gordon, and Kenneth Harris. Got three brothers.
Mom and dad present in the household?
My dad is deceased. My mom is Darlene Harris. She's alive.
What kind of schools did you go to growing up? Or what schools did you go to? I'm sorry.
I went to Peabody School down in the projects. I went to Carver Middle School. Then I went to Rockwood District. I went to Crestview Middle, Lafayette High School. Then I dropped out after I had two kids.
Where did life take you after you dropped out of school?
Babies, household, baby daddy problems, and that's it.
What kind of jobs have you had over your lifetime?
I worked for Slate, the Navy recruiting office. I worked for Bush Stadium. I did a lot of home health care work. I did. I worked at the factories, like 2, 3 factories. I worked at the daycare. Worked at a food service. I worked for my brother. Hmm
What's your relationship like with your brothers?
my brothers them love me to death. I'm the oldest, only girl. My brothers them love me to death. They do anything and everything for me. They just don't want me to go through the struggle in life. I just did 10 years in prison.
What was the plan upon your release from incarceration? Did you have a plan like all while you were gone?
My plan was when I came home to help my mom pay her house off, to write my 3 books, take care of my kids. I went out of town a couple times. I worked hard since I've been home, but I stopped. All life stopped. Just struggling.
What kind of impact did a 10-year incarceration have on your life?
It humbled me. It humbled me, and it taught me that the kids will act very different when you abandon. They feel like they've been abandoned when you leave for so long. Just
So
it
that
was
put a
hurtful.
strain on your relationship with your children?
Yes, it did. I got 3 boys and 1 girl, like my mother. My daughter is the youngest instead of the oldest, like me. And I think my oldest and my youngest hate me. Yeah, I think they hate me.
What's your plan to kind of rectify the situation, or do you have one on it?
My plan is to go to recovering first off, and then try to, spend time with them and let them know that I love them, period. Like, I spend time with them, but it ain't enough. Ain't enough.
Who introduced you to the current lifestyle that you're living, like the substances or whatever? Where did that begin?
When I was like 14 years old, I started popping pills, drinking a lot. That's how I ended up pregnant with my first child. Then I stopped for a minute, started back, but now using crack cocaine.
Who introduced you to that?
It was a lady in the projects probably about 12 years ago, 12, 13 years ago. And I was just real curious on, and I had a lot of it. So I ended up using it. Then I ended up getting my 10 years, and I was sober all through my prison sentence. I was sober, doing Al-Anon, doing all classes, and doing something constructive. Got my GED and stuff, and started writing my books yeah. But now, after my kid's father passed away in February, I started back after I had this accident right after that. So it's just been a struggle since then. I haven't been working. Family just been distant. They don't want to help because they feel this indulging in the addiction. So,
Have you tried to get clean since you've been on the street?
no. No. I feel like if I get clean, it'll be because I want to get clean, not because of them, because it never worked. Never worked. So they trying to force me to go rehab. They took me to the airport, try to send me away, and I still rebelled. So, but now I'm getting tired, and it ain't been long, but it's tiresome. It's really tiresome. You can have everything. You have cars, you have your houses, and it still don't mean anything. It's like you're doing everything for what?
What do you think is causing you to get tired?
And when you're running out, everybody you do things for, they know where to be found, and when you find them, they don't never want to do nothing for you. Everything you do for them, they do not do anything for you. And I feel loyalty is everything. Like, I want people to do me how I do them, but how the world is going now, it's not like that at all.
You still stuck on that old format, loyalty, that
Yes.
don't exist no more.
It don't?
And it's far and few in between that you can find it, because everybody's in it for what they can get out of it, and then they gone.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So moving forward, what's the plan?
Love life, get back, family first, get in recovery, try to get my books published.
When you plan on getting in recovery?
I did call. I called twice, and it's real easy for me because my family has a lot of people, they known, and I can get in today, tomorrow, the next day, and it's a lot of people that can't, and it's crazy because I still haven't made a choice to go yet.
If it was a young girl thinking about walking in the same shoes as yourself, what kind of advice would you give her?
I would tell her to don't walk in my shoes. Don't ever try to walk in Laquita Gordon's shoes, because you never. No, I would tell her to get herself together as soon as possible. Don't wait. Don't try to prolong it. None of that. Because a lot of people are dying. A lot of females are dying. Men are killing women. Women are killing men. And it's crazy out here. The world is like wicked. It's wicked out here. Dangerous too. And see, I've been in the streets, so I know how to protect myself. I know how to, I call myself knowing how to move, but it always fails.
If you could turn back the hands of time and go back and talk to a young Miss Quita, knowing what you know today, and give her some advice, what would you tell her?
I tell her, keep the hope and stay off these streets, baby girl. Stay out of trouble. Stay away from negative people. Stop trying to help everybody else. Help yourself. Help yourself. You can't help everybody. Everybody ain't worthy of your help or worthy of your love, loyalty, everything. They're not worthy of it at all.
If there's anything you want to say to anybody in closing that you haven't said, anybody looking for you, worried about you, wondering if you're okay, now's the time you could say whatever you want to say in closing.
In closing, I love my family. I love my mom. I love my brothers. I love my kids. I love my aunties, my uncles. They know it. Everybody know it because I go see them all the time. But I still go missing in action. So
We appreciate you taking time out with us, Miss Quita, and we wish you all the best. Thank you.
yes.